Fred. Fred, what joining? Ubet Escalati. Pepper.
Mary.
Hey, Fred.
So we can continue what we were doing or where we were before we have hitches in our network. So this is where we are. This was where we were when we went on the break. We were looking at the how to calculate expected return. And we said to calculate the expected return is equal to your weight or the possible return. Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you all hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Emma, it's on and off.
I don't know why my network is fucking me down like that.
Oh.
The guy who was not wearing shirt and he's bare chested, I've removed him from the group. I've removed him from the meeting. So anybody who knows him should tell him that he should dress well before he joined this meeting. We are not in a ghetto here. So
Yes. Mama.
so let's continue from where we were. Then later we'll see to our network issue. So
Hey.
we were looking at how to calculate expected return. And expected return is equal to your possible return multiplied by your weight. And you can see that the weight given to you in the question is 0.25 for when the economy is booming, 0.50 when the economy is stable, 0.25 when the economy is in recession. The individual returns, you have 35%, 15, and then what? And then 2%. So when you look at how they do the calculations over here, or how you do the calculations, you multiply the 0.25 by the 35% plus the 0.50 by the 15%, then another 0.25 by the negative 2%. So that is how you do it. Now, one thing you should know is that I want to check something. Okay, let's go on. One thing you should know is that you can do the calculation in that form. You can write the 35% as in absolute term, 35. You can write it 15. You can write it 2 without bringing the percentage sign. You are going to get an answer in a form of 15.75. But you can write it 0.25 multiplied by 0.35 plus 0.50 multiplied by 0.15 plus 0.25 multiplied by negative 0.02. And then you get the same answer. But in this case, or in this scenario, the answer you are going to be getting is 0.1575. When you convert the percentage into probability, okay, you are going to get the answer in 0 points. But when you use the absolute figures, you get it straight away. So you should know it in that form. So who has done it? Who has done his calculation and he's getting the same thing? Who is getting 0.1575? Who is getting what is in the book? Mavis. Mavis.
Same.
Are you getting the same thing? Have you tried it? Are you getting
Hello,
the same
same.
answer?
0.1575.
Good.
Yes.
0.1575. That's good. So when you use the 0 point, you get it in
Yes.
that manner. When you use the absolute figures, you get it like the way it is in the book. But I always advise you that you use it 0 point so that you are not going to be found wanting. Eunice, are you hearing me? Good. Did you get the same answer?
No,
What answer are you getting?
I'm not done yet.
Okay, so continue. So I want everybody to do it in the 0 point to get 0.1575. So you start it in this way. 0.25 multiplied by 0.35 in one bracket plus 0.50 multiplied by 0.15 in one bracket plus 0.25 multiplied by negative 0.02 in one bracket. So if you have these three sections of illustration in different brackets, then when you add everything, you should get 0.1575. If you don't get it, it means you're on the wrong path. So I'm waiting for you. In the next 30 seconds, you do it. Eunice, we are waiting for you. Same as the other people as well. Eunice, did you get 0.1575?
1.8375.
You get what?
1.8375.
It's wrong. I am saying that the calculation you are going to be doing now is equal to 0.25 multiplied by 0.35 in one bracket plus 0.50 multiplied by 0.15 in one bracket plus 0.25 multiplied by negative 0.02 in another bracket. I've unmute all of you who have gotten the answer aside Mavis.
Emma, I've gotten it too.
Good. And who else? Who else has gotten it? Good. Helena, have you gotten it?
No, please.
What were you
I'm
doing
not
wrong?
done. I just joined. I was.
Okay. Yeah, Eunice, let's hear you. I'm listening.
Attending to your baby.
Eunice,
Ah, okay.
Eunice, let's hear you. Your hand is up. Eunice, your hand is up.
My hand is down.
Okay, because I'm seeing your hand here up.
Say my property.
Who have not gotten it? Okay, so look at the next illustration.
I don't know.
Look at the next illustration and see if you can handle it. The next illustration in your book.
Alright.
The next illustration in your book. Check it, check it.
Third party.
Check the next illustration in your book. And that one you can see that now you have two different investments. It's not like you investing in one economic section, but this one you have two different investments. You are investing into Sky Resorts and then amusement park. Now the money that you have and you are going to invest, when the weather is cold and you invest in the amusement park, you are going to be making a loss of 15%. When the weather is cold and you invest into Sky Resorts, you are going to be making 35%. When the weather is cold and you invest in the amusement park, you are going to be making a loss of 5%. When the weather is cold and you invest in the Sky Resort, you are going to be making a return of 15%. When the weather is on the average, you make 10 here, you make 5 there. When the weather is hot, you make 30 here, you make -5 over there. Now, my question is, can you find the expected return for the amusement park and then that of the Sky Resort? Now, I'll help you do that of the amusement park and then you do that of the Sky Resort. To find the expected return for the amusement park, you see the probabilities over there is going to be bracket open 0.1 multiplied by -0.15 plus 0.3 multiplied by -0.05 plus 0.4 multiplied by 0.1 plus 0.2 multiplied by 0.3. So this is how you do the first one for the amusement park. I'm going to reiterate it again. 0.1 multiplied by 0.3 bracket close plus 0.1 multiplied by -0.15 bracket close plus 0.3 multiplied by -0.05 bracket close plus 0.4 multiplied by 0.1 bracket close plus 0.2 multiplied by 0.3 bracket close. Then you multiply it and then you add everything and then you get the answer for amusement park. Then you do the same thing for the Sky Resort. You use the same probability, 0.1 multiplied by 0.35, 0.3 multiplied by 0.15 in that order. So in the next 1 minute, calculate the expected return for the two investments quickly. I'm waiting for you. Ike,
Yeah.
what is your answer for the first one?
The first one I had 0.07.
Good, fantastic. So you get 7%. And then the second one, what was the answer you had?
0.09.
0.09. That's good. So you are correct. Good. Delphina, did you get the same thing?
Yes, yes.
Good, that's fine. What about Eunice? Eunice.
The first one I had it.
And what about the second one?
The second one I'm not done.
Okay. All right. So be fast. Eric Sikapa.
Boss, I'm doing the second one. The first one I had it.
You had the first one. Good. That's good. All right. So let's continue. So that is how you get expected return. So you multiply the weight by the individual returns and you get expected return. Any question? If you have any question, you ask me and I'll gladly answer you. Now, we'll be moving on to another aspect. And that aspect is how to find what you call the required return. Now we learned how to find expected return, what you are expecting from the investment. Now, given the market conditions, so open to page 9 in your book, open to page 9 in your handout. So given the market condition, what would the market give you, or what is the market promising to give you, is what require is called the required return. Now, to find the required return is equal to your risk-free rate of return. Is equal to your risk-free rate of return plus your risk premium. Your risk-free rate of return plus your risk premium. Now, when we say risk premium, what do we mean? The risk premium is a factor of the beta and the market risk premium. Take note. We have risk premium and then we have a market risk premium. We have risk premium and then we have what? Market risk premium. So to find required return, we said it is equal to your risk-free rate of return plus a factor of the beta multiplied by what? Your market risk premium that you'll be given in the question. Now we'll now come and look at how to break down the formula to get it, or to get all the components very well. Now I have a question for you. When we are talking about risk-free rate of return, what do we mean? When we talk about risk-free rate of return, what do we mean? In the next 1 minute, I'll leave you, I'll unmute all of you, then you discuss. And then when I come back, you tell me what risk-free rate of return means.
Hello, Messi.